Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca. I'm so excited for today's video. We're going to test out a new range from Rimmel London. I kindly got sent this beautiful package from them, and inside we have the new Kind&Free range. So the range basically is about clean makeup. Let me just read some of the claims online. 100% vegan, kind to animals, free of fragrance, mineral oils and animal ingredients, and the packaging is made with recycled materials. So inside this range we have a skin tint first. I do have it here. I do have two shades of that. Then they also have a concealer. We also have a compact powder. Again, it's a translucent one, which is basically white, and I do have here the light color. And I also got sent some nail polish. I do have a clear top coat, I think, and yeah, it's a top coat, and this one is a berry color. I have gel nails, so I won't be using those, but I will be testing out the makeup. I'm so excited to see what this is all about. I love the idea behind it. I love the fact that it has clean ingredients. I would also want it to perform well, so we're going to see if it does. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and that's it. Let's get into it. We're obviously going to start with the skin tint. I usually do not use a primer. I do have my skin moisturized though. I do have a serum and my sunscreen on, so I would say that it is prepped for makeup. Let's see about the skin tint. On their website, the skin tint it says that the price starts at £624. I'm guessing that depends on the retailer, but it's somewhere around that price. So it says it moisturizes and perfects skin for a fresh, healthy looking glow. It's a skin tint, so it probably has light coverage. It has 77% ingredients of natural origin. Lightweight, dewy finish gives a healthy glow instantly and all-long hydration. Non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, suitable for sensitive skin, and packaging made with recycled materials. I think this shade is too dark. I think I'm going to go for the shade Vanilla. It's in a squeezing tube like this. Most people think that this is like a smaller amount compared to other foundation. It is not. It's 30 milliliters, so it's pretty standard for a foundation, and I really like the squeeze tube because you can get most of the product out of it, like compared to a glass tube where you kind of lose a lot of the product. So the tube might seem small, but it's actually standard for a foundation. So let's see the texture. I'm so curious. It's pretty thin, it feels pretty liquidy. I think the shade is fine. Oh, maybe a tiny bit too dark, but we can make it work. Because it's a skin tint, I assume that you can work around the shade a little bit. It has 12 shades in the range, so for a light coverage like this, a shade can work for a larger variety of skin tones. Okay, now that I have that laid on, I'm actually going to use a beauty sponge to really blend it in. Definitely not as light as I expected it to be. When you read skin tint, you expect, like I expect, very little coverage, but this definitely has almost medium coverage, I'd say. Really dewy, moisturizing finish. Kind of feels like a BB cream kind of a texture. Okay. Love the glow that it gives. Really gorgeous looking. My skin looks very healthy, very glowy. Like I said, light to maybe medium coverage. Leaning more light, but you get the point. I think I need maybe just a tiny bit more on my nose. I didn't really apply it there. I really love dewy lightweight foundations like this, so really love the product so far, but I want to see how it performs throughout the day, of course. Time for the concealer. I have here the shade Fair and the shade Light, and I will for sure use the fair one. Let's see what they say about the concealer. Kind&Free Hydrating Concealer, this is the one. 5.6 pounds, around that price. Lightweight, medium, buildable coverage, made with 80% ingredients of natural origin, dewy finish and all day long hydration. D5 free formula without perfumes. I don't know what D5 means. And packaging made with recycled materials. Let's start the application. Oh, pretty liquidy as well. Has a very liquidy consistency. And I will apply it just in my inner and outer corner like I usually do. It's really a nice brightening shade for me. Definitely natural. Maybe too natural. I definitely need more of that. Maybe for those like no makeup days. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty natural, doesn't really cover much. It brightens nicely, I like how it looks on camera. Okay, so not really a high coverage concealer, not at all, but it's definitely buildable. And I really like how my under eyes look. They look really natural, like really healthy, glowy. I don't know. So yeah, after 2 layers, I really like how it looks. 1 layer is definitely not enough for me. I do not have like a really like bad under eye circles, but I do have a little bit of discoloration which 1 layer cannot cover. You can see here 1 layer compared to 2 layers. I definitely prefer the 2 layers. So definitely a very buildable product, and right now that I look at it, I'm impressed with the difference that a 2nd layer makes. Yep, going to apply some more here as well. Now it's time to test out the powder. I want to see the claims. Even without setting, it looks okay. Maybe because it's so lightweight and liquidy, it doesn't really crease that bad. It did crease a little bit, but it's really fine, like really fine creasing. Kind&Free pressed powder. Starting from 4.5 pounds, long-lasting, instantly mattifies skin and reduces shine. 94% ingredients of natural origins. It doesn't have perfume, doesn't feel cakey, suitable for sensitive skin, and packaging made with recycled materials. Can be used to set under eye makeup. I don't know about that. I don't really like compact powder on my under eyes. I will be honest. Here I have the light shade. So it comes with a little sponge. This is the shade Light. I think it will suit my skin tone. I don't know if I want to go for the translucent one. I do have the translucent one here, and this is completely white. I think I would rather go for the light one. Do I want to use a sponge or do I want to use a brush? Since I'm testing so many products, to me it's important to test out this concealer like in regular circumstances, let's say. So on one of my eyes I will use their powder. I want to do one of my under eyes, to set one of my under eyes with my regular powder. Like I said, I don't really like compact powder for my under eyes, so I don't really want that to interfere with my thoughts on the concealer. I'm going to take the light color of the powder and I will set one of my under eyes. Actually, I'm going to use their sponge. First I want to blend in those creases. I'm gonna take this sponge, take some of this powder. Oh my god, this is dark. How do I save this? I'm going to go for the translucent one. This is definitely too dark for me. I'm going to take the translucent one. At least it's too dark for my under eyes at least, and apply it with the sponge. Let's see if I can save this under eye. No, the sponge is just weird. I think I'm going to switch to a brush. It doesn't pick up the product that great. I'm gonna take this powder brush. Yeah, I'll take the translucent powder. Oh, it's pretty lightly pressed. And I will just set everything. I'm doing stamping motions. I don't really want to move the foundation. Really like how it blurs out the skin, really mattifies. This is the side that I set with powder, and this is the side that I didn't. This one is a lot glowier than this, which is obviously matte. I can see the color difference on my under eyes. Really failed with that light color. Okay, like I said, I really want to test out the concealer in regular circumstances. So for this side, I'm going to use my RCMA No Color powder. Blend in those creases first. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of powder on my brush. I really thought I was doing something with that sponge, but no. Anyways, and the rest of my face I'm just going to set with the compact powder. Definitely my face does not feel dry. I don't feel like it's tight or anything. It's just matte and hopefully long lasting. This is my skin up close. I am going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and yeah, gonna be right back. I finished my face and also did my lips, and this is what we're left with. I really like how my face makeup is looking right now, but again, I'm going to do a wear test. It's actually 2 or almost 3 p.m. right now, so I'm not going to wear it for too many hours, but I will make sure to wear it for at least 5 hours, let's say. I will check in if anything changes to my face, but if not, I'm going to see you in about 5 hours. Okay, so 5 hours have passed. It's currently 8 p.m. and this is how my makeup is looking. I removed my lipstick because I was eating, and I don't like eating with lipstick on, especially if I'm at home. So nothing crazy happened, it's just a little bit of oiliness. Very little oiliness though. I kind of expected more since the skin tint was really hydrating, but no, not a lot of oiliness came through. I'm guessing it's the powder that did its job. Again, this is pretty natural makeup. Usually with foundations that have little coverage like this one, I mean, you can't really go wrong. Usually they don't crease as much as full coverage foundations, or they don't, if they break apart in some places you can't really see it since the coverage is so little. But I wore my glasses, so it kind of faded here where my glasses were. Surprisingly, I like the concealer part even when I set it with the compact powder. I did not expect that. It kind of broke apart right here in the pores area, but nothing too major. I want to try the skin tint with a regular powder though, but I'm pretty happy with how everything looks. I feel like this would be perfect for someone that you're maybe not that into foundation, you want something that's lighter in coverage or leaning more natural side. If you're looking for like a BB cream, a CC cream, I feel like this will be a nice option for you, and it's affordable. So let's not forget about the ingredients list, which is pretty clean, so it's suitable for sensitive skin. So far I'm really happy with this range. I can't say that I'm over the top excited for these products. They're not life-changing, but they are good products, especially for the price. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video and you found it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below. It helps me out a lot. And also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I want to thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's evening here. I'm just going to go play some video games. I hope you're doing amazing, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!